Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation. Every Saturday night on your favorite radio. And the party's jumping, yeah, and the vibe feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your head up high. You know you've got to sing along. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Got to feel it. What's the name of the jam? Say I can feel it. You know you can. I've got my groove on, and I'm ready to go. Check out my ride, girl, but don't touch my radio. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. And make me feel good, feel so good. And make me feel good, feel so good. Feel so good. What's the name of the jam? Say I can feel it. You know you can. I've got my groove on, and I'm ready to go. Check out my ride, girl, but don't touch my radio. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up.
Tak, zaczynamy ramię. Witam się z wami serdecznie. Witam. Zaczynamy NBA 2K12. Zapraszam, Kain, do wspólnej zabawy. Lamy gierę. Zaczynamy.
Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court, just like I'm the king on the microphone. So it's Dr. J and Moses Malone. I like slam dunks, it takes me to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley oop. I like the pick and roll, I like the give and go, 'cause it's basketball. Mr. Curtis. To go to dinner with Dick Girls, Tiny Leggings, Earl, Pearl, and Will. Big O and Jerry West play basketball, and it's very fast. Basketball has always been my thing. I like Magic Bird and Bernard King. And number 33, my man, Kurt Reed, is the center of my starting team.
Bum, lecimy. Zaczynamy, kochani. Nasze kochane NBA 2K12, wracamy, kochani, do gry, lecimy. Bum. Gramy sobie, kochani, Magic Johnson, zaczynamy. On miał wzrost, kochani, 6'9", wysokości, rozgrywający był bardzo wysokim, kto miał zdolność zagrać na każdej pozycji, kochani. On był rozgrywającym, mógł grać też jako wysoki zawodnik. Miał bardzo dobre warunki fizyczne. No i on grał, kochani, od 79 zaczął do 96 roku, kochani. Lata 80 i 90 roku. I to był zawodnik, który sprawiał, że inni zawodnicy, kochani, byli lepsi na boisku dzięki niemu. Poprzez jego zdolność do jego podań, do zagrań szybkich, zobaczcie jakie miał zagrania, tutaj mamy powtórki. Był, kochani, bardzo wysoki i był bardzo zwinny ten zawodnik. Jedna z legend NBA, Magic Johnson. Zaczynamy.
It all comes down to this. Magic with the ball outside. Sizing up. Welcome everyone to a 2K Sports look back at the past. This time we check.
Zaczynamy Trail Blazers. Portland Trail Blazers. Ok, ściszymy sobie troszkę dźwięk. Presentation. O, komentarz troszkę damy niżej. Tutaj to też niżej. O tak. Dobra. Na 70 ten komentarz. Powtórki będziemy sobie często, żeby były. Będziemy sobie oglądać powtóreczki, kochani. No i zaczynamy. Zaczynamy, tutaj sobie zapisałem ustawienia. Zaczynamy.
Two members of the 92 Dream Team involved in this one. What's great about both of these guys is they can do it all. You can't blink for a second with Magic and Drexler out there.
And when these teams got together in the 90s, guys, it had playoff implications. Matter of fact, this was the 1991 Western Conference Finals matchup, and that was a great series.
Magic and Drexler are sure to put on a show as we're set to get underway. A look now at the Lakers. Magic Johnson runs showtime at the point guard position. Scott accompanies him in the backcourt. Worthy and Perkins are your forwards. And the center, Lonnie Divac. For the Portland Trail Blazers now, Terry Porter.
Gramy w Los Angeles, zaczynamy.
Of the backcourt, Jerome Kersey running.
No mamy piłkę, kochani. Ustawiłem czwarte po 12 minut.
Buck Williams and Kevin Duckworth at the forward.
Mamy pełny czas meczu. O, wychodzi zawodnik tutaj. O, jakie ładne podanie. Zobaczcie, Magic Johnson, podanie, bang, mamy. O, 2-3. Ale mi podał. Właśnie o to chodzi, kochani. To jest zawodnik, który się potrafi dzielić piłeczką. No zobaczcie, mamy przekryt. Leci Magic Johnson, dawaj, dawaj. Magic. Boom. On jest wysoki, szybki, dobrze zagrywa. Przekryt. Ojej. Prawie złapał. No nasz kochany Magic Johnson, kochani, już miał udział w tych 5 punktach, które zdobyliśmy w meczu. 1 asysta i wsad.
It's a 5-point game.
No, lecimy.
Johnson against Porter. Kersey misses. We're talking about Magic Johnson. When you see him move out there, it is hard to believe he is 6'9".
And you know what? I think he really set the trend for taller point guards. Nobody has ever mastered the position the way he did at his size. But when you think about taller point guards, a guy like Penny Hardaway, even LeBron, I think all have been influenced by what Magic was able to do. And yet none, in my mind, was truly the same kind of point guard that Magic was. Penny Hardaway may be the closest. LeBron, to me, is a forward that has phenomenal passing skills, more like a Larry Bird type than a Magic.
O, ale wjechał. Ale bardzo. Ale ładnie, to jest Clyde Drexler.
Drexler was a tad bit
To jest gwiazda
past his prime when playing with
z
the
Blazers.
Rockets. His best years were probably important, although he was still a valuable contributor for Houston.
He can't complete the three-point play.
Lecimy, Scott.
I think his best year is probably
Magic.
1989,
Boom.
27 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and almost 3 steals a game.
Well, that was the highest
Aj,
scoring
aj.
year for him in his career. But just the amount
Mamy punkty.
every facet of the game was incredible. He was a rebounder, a passer, an excellent defender as well.
Here is Porter after Magic Johnson's bucket. And Drexler backs down. He gathers. Rebound by Perkins.
No, spokojnie, spokojnie.
Worthy kicks to
No.
Scott.
Magic. Ustawiam sobie akcję Worthy post up.
Now here's Johnson.
No mam, może pozwołać. Perkins, no dobrze rzuca.
Shot,
Bang.
high post. Perkins hits the shot. Big smooth there again.
That's their bread and butter. The fast break for the Lakers. Showtime.
And here's Porter. Tipped. It's a 9-point spread.
Lecimy. Bum. Podanie.
Johnson, the pass.
Johnson, podanie mamy, kochani, Magic. Magic podanie.
These things look so easy, and he's so much fun to play with.
Here's Drexler. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, he doesn't really like what he's seen, and they're going to try to hash it out here. You know, I think the best quote about Magic Johnson, guys, comes from James Worthy. I don't think there will ever be another 6'9" point guard who smiles while he humiliates you. Sounds about right to me.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever see another 6'9" point guard, period. But Magic's smile was so full of genuine happiness and excitement about playing the game that it was hard to get mad at a guy, even as he dropped the
A Magic Johnson drugi palić ma.
And you remember
To jest.
Magic's farewell tour from the NBA was really capped off with the Dream Team back in 1992. So great to see that.
No i schodzi.
the gold medal.
Schodzi.
Talking about
Dziękujemy,
that
Magic.
dream team, as nice as it was to play on the team, it must have been so much fun playing with Bird and with Michael Jordan.
I can't imagine any kind of better basketball experience. I mean, certainly beats playing against them, that's for sure. I mean, they would battle each other over and over each season, and they finally had a chance to work with each other in the summer games. And not only on the court, but I imagine it had to be a lot of fun hanging out with those guys in the hotel room. And all
Worthy, dawaj, za 3. Nie ma.
Worthy can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 10. There's Porter with the 3. Gets it to go.
Well, you look at Terry Porter's career three-point percentage, very impressive for a point guard.
But you know, anytime you're around that 40% mark for your career, and he was at
O, ten
39,
dobrze rzuca.
that's
Ten
impressive.
Scott
And he
też
had a
dobrze
couple
rzuca.
seasons where
Ach.
he would end up above
O to
40%.
chodzi.
And that is good.
That offense just keeps on clicking.
It sure does, Clark. They're getting high percentage looks and really taking advantage here.
O. Dokładnie wyższa, uwaga, bo już dofaulowałem tego.
Here is Duckworth.
A ten jak rzuca z jednej ręki.
Gets it to go. Here's Drew. 7-point differential.
Zasłonę poproszę. Dobrze,
Devon sets a screen.
jest Worthy. Oj.
Here is Porter. Shoots from the high post. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
There's that little sweet spot, that mid-range jumper.
Here's Drew.
Drew, ładnie, no, punkty.
Here is Porter. He's got 6. The baseline jam. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, Divac's never a great athlete, but at 7'1" and 260 pounds, he had the size to make his presence felt inside.
James it with authority.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Boy, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh,
That was
that'll be a
special.
fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average typical dunk.
A lot of people will forget about just how good of a player Clyde Drexler was just because Jordan was such a dominant shooting guard. But Drexler was an elite star in the league as well.
Like what you said about Drexler, he led his
Do kosza, do kosza, do kosza. Nie, nie, obrona jest.
Won it
Tak.
all in Houston. 3 finals trips is something else. So I'll tell you, that was something I'm sure he's very proud of.
Yeah, and all you have to
Dobra, dobra, ruszamy, 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 obrona. Bum.
look at the tape. I mean, his style of play holds up against any of the stars in any other era in the history of the NBA.
Outside Worthy, inside to Perkins. They swipe it.
So a couple of poor possessions now in a row consecutive. Both times turnover. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
Nah, Clark, you know, you start stringing errors back to back together, you lose all momentum in this game. Well, James Worthy, you can't really call him a small forward or a power forward. One thing is for certain, though, he's one of the best forwards to play of all time.
Danny Ainge is checked in for Portland. He dishes it to Scott. Shot to stop the run. And here are the Trailblazers. From 17 feet out. The Lakers with the rebound. Perkins got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Oj,
And talking about James Worthy again, he really was the prototypical tweener forward. And I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, you know, he was
Ajajaj, ale nie weszło do podania.
the draft that I was part of. Some guys don't have the height to play inside or the speed to do it on the perimeter. I think Worthy had both and was just a really outstanding player. Could finish on the break, had tremendous speed,
lecimy.
and grew into a Hall of Fame player.
Here's Drew. Here's Worthy. Rebounded by Ainge. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Man, is he hard to defend. You play him one way, he'll just go the other.
Eldon Campbell, who's checked in for the Lakers. The free throw drops for Drexler. Lakers trailed by 3. Here's Drew. Kicks it to Scott.
O, that's
past
shit.
the arc.
Boom.
Scott missing again.
A very rough quarter for him as not much is falling right now.
Here's Drexler. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No.
The free throw drops for Drexler. Both good from the line that
No
time.
dobra.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Now, they need to shuffle their lineup a little bit, try to find a combination that works.
Drew passes to Worthy. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
Ainge with the ball. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's Mercy. Portland no good that time either.
James Worthy, they called him Big Game James. A lot of clutch performances for him in his career.
Scott dishes to Perkins.
Ajajaj, no.
He's guarded by Williams.
Bang.
On the wing. Here's Campbell. And
No,
he
yes.
drops it in following the offensive rebound.
Second chance is such a huge part of his game. He's really good on the offensive glass.
Now
Blisko, blisko, no, no.
There's the pass to
Dobra.
Dunn.
Trzymam blisko zawodnika.
Shoots over Campbell, and so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two. Thinking of James Worthy, the time that sticks out in my mind, Clark, was his triple-double in that 88-game 7 final.
Yeah, that was a milestone moment for Worthy's career. I mean, that was the only triple-double of his career, guys. How amazing is that? At the most important time, with the stakes the highest, Worthy stepped up and performed at his best.
Now, here's Scott. 5 points in the game.
Perkins za 3. Bum. Nie,
No
no.
good, and a chance to take the lead.
Dobra, jak sobie jeszcze uwaga.
He can't
Mają
that
punkty,
one.
ładnie.
Drexler's got his third bucket of the night. Lakers trail
Dobra,
by 4.
no, szybki zawodnik, dobra.
Here's Drew. Scott. Drexler defending. Ripped away.
Well, that's a really slick move to come up with that steal.
Gives him the lead pass. And Williams
Brona,
makes
brona.
it.
Jest.
It's blocked. Here's
Ładnie,
Drew.
lecimy. Atak.
Drexler
Ajajaj.
steal.
Blisko już było.
Now, here is Ames. Defense is right there. Gets it to go. He's got 5.
Now, second
Dobra,
chance
lecimy.
sometimes make a huge difference in a game like this.
And the Lakers call time here.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
A different look for Portland. Robinson's checked in for Duckworth. And it's Porter in for Jerome Kersey.
Wykonał.
Campbell inside. He's guarded by Williams. Stolen by Robinson.
Well, he was being overly optimistic there, thinking he could make that pass.
Good job there. No hesitation taking the ball right to the rack.
You know what, guys? Always the best plan in that situation.
Now, here's Scott. He's got 5. James Worthy on the wing. And there's the whistle. Foul
rzuty
on
wolne.
the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
And you can see in this game how aggressive they've been. I mean, that's created a lot of opportunities at the line for them.
And he knocks down the first one. And they've made the most of their opportunities.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. They've opened up a good lead as a result of being able to get to the foul line and knock down free throws.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Roddy Devot's checked in for Campbell. Thompson comes in for Sam Perkins. And it's Green in for Drew. Here's Ainge. Looking for his first bucket of the game. And here's Porter. Ainge with the ball. Pass to Williams. They're moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Robinson backs down.
Lakers ball.
Here's Scott.
You look back at Byron Scott, the way he carried himself on the floor as a player. You kind of had the feeling that he would
Dobra,
eventually one day
okay.
become a coach.
Yeah, you know, I saw that up close and personal when he was with the Indiana Pacers in the mid-90s. He mentored Reggie Miller quite a bit. And
Mamy, obrona. Lecimy. No i niech też obrona działa. Clyde Drexler.
when he was with the Lakers during his second stint when he mentored a young Kobe Bryant.
Robinson, that's good.
Ładnie.
Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
Another turnover, another bucket.
And you know, Steve, turnovers can really be game changers. I mean, they sap your team and then give the other team life. So it's a double-edged sword.
And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, they are not messing around here, guys. They are really banging the glass hard early on.
+5 margin already in rebounding, and it looks like this is going to be a factor all game.
So it's the Lakers now, after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Now Scott. Soft touch off the glass. Scott's got 7 points. Here is Porter. He's got
Presja, presja. Blisko, blisko, no.
Robinson backs down.
Pressing. Blisko, blisko, blisko. Nie ma przejścia, nie ma wejścia. Tutaj nie wejdziesz.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Nie ma wejścia.
Here's Porter.
Rzucaj z daleka. Dobrze.
Lakers trail by 8.
No, i do kosza, Worthy, jest.
James Worthy stuffs it through.
Dobrze.
Right out of the gate. Just
Ale tutaj się wślizgnął. Pięknie.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
1:02 left in the first quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland. So for the Trailblazers, Duckworth comes in for Buck Williams. And Jerome Kersey subbed in for Clyde Drexler. Here's Robinson. He passes to Porter. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Just a total lack of focus. Was not paying attention to where he was.
Sure.
And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 6. Thompson in the post.
Yes.
Robinson on him. The shot from the low post is good. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night. Worthy against Ainge. And Worthy picks him up defensively. He kicks it to Duckworth. Shoots over D-Bots. Drops it in from 12 feet.
Marco Robson,
7
witam.
points in the game.
You know, Duckworth was a very good center in the West for a few years when he was with the Portland Trailblazers.
You know, he never really was great at any one thing, but you could count on him for about 16 points and 8 boards night in and night out. Boy, surprised to see that one stay out.
Me too, Steve. I mean, those are ones that usually go down for sure.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's missed off the front rim. Timeout called the Lakers.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Got it off in time.
And he barely beats the clock with that 3.
Steve, that's a great way to end the quarter.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Trailblazers lead by 3.
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they've built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
And it's more NBA action coming your way here on 2K Sport.
Zaczynamy drugą kwartę. W razie Magic jest na ławce.
And off we go, a close game. Now starting the second quarter.
Zrobimy sobie starters. O, tak, musimy.
Here is Porter. On the floor for Portland. Petrovic is out there with Porter. Then there's Kevin Duckworth. Then there's Jerome Kersey. And it's Robinson in at the 4-man position. Here's Petrovic. Blocked. And they're able to recover. And the layup falls. Here's Johnson. Back to D-Bots. Blocked. Trailblazers leading by 5. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Aj, no dobra. Daj.
Here's Johnson. D-Bots kicks to Johnson. Shoots from the line, and it's good. Johnson's got 8 points.
How often have we seen him, Kevin, create wide open chances for himself like that?
From about 19 feet, again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
He's just filling the stat sheet. I mean, what hasn't he done out there today?
Well, Steve, you know what we call a guy who fills the stat sheet, don't you? He is a stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Jeszcze raz.
You know, when you talk about dominance on the
Oh, yeah.
collegiate level, Magic was something else to watch at Michigan State. I mean, he was on a whole nother level from everybody else.
Lakers trail by
Podanie,
7.
podanie tam dalej.
And here comes the break.
Oh, yeah.
Got a piece of it. And here's Kersey. Lifts up. Count it. He's got 7. Thinking of Magic at Michigan State University, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists for his time in college. Only played there 2 years. All in 36 minutes a game where he was the whole focal point of opposing defenses.
Well, and he was able to finish it off in style, too. Took the Spartans to the 1979 NCAA title and beat Larry Bird and Indiana State in the finals. That really kicked off their storied rivalry.
Johnson outside. Guarded by Porter. Johnson, the pass to Scott. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. From the high post. No good from Perkins. And here's Portland. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Passes to Porter. Up with it. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. How about trying, guys?
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Eldon Campbell. He's checked in for D-Bucks. Green comes in for Sam Perkins. And Drew subbed in for Byron Scott.
Now, throughout his career, Magic was a regular at the All-Star game. 12 trips to the event in 13 seasons.
And here are the Blazers. They've got a 13-2 run goal. Johnson, the pass to Campbell.
What a test.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You can't let someone of his skill go unbodied at the rim like that. Box him out. Get him away from the basket. He'll make you pay with tip-ins like you just saw.
And here's Drexler outside. Duckworth is whistled for the loose ball foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first.
Lakers trail by 12. Drew passes to Johnson. The pass to Drew. Takes the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Talking about Magic Johnson's all-star performances, Steve. You were just saying he was the MVP of that game twice as well. Clark in 90 and then again in 92.
And who could forget his performance in that 92 All-Star game? I mean, his 3 at the buzzer was really the icing on the cake as everybody on the floor gave it up. 2 and 4 Magic. Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Here's Drew. 5 points in the game. Poke loose. Trailblazers leading by 15. Porter with it. And Worthy picks him up defensively. Here's Petrovic. And the 3 off target. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
I understand that they're trying to be aggressive, but still, I mean, you can play fast, but still play efficiently, but they're not doing that right now. As soon as they force that turnover, they really attack the rim. I like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought that was the highlight of the sequence.
Pulls up, high post. Johnson's shot is off.
The reaction is so quick. Incredible defense.
Now Porter, 12 points for him. Pass to Petrovic. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, AC Green was the Iron Man of the NBA, guys. He played 1,192 consecutive games. That's the all-time record. Not easy to do in any sport, much less a league as physically draining as the NBA.
And that is a mark that could stand for a while, guys. I mean, a lot of big stars get rested and take days off. AC Green should feel safe about his consecutive games played right now.
Now the pass to Petrovic. Shoots. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Trailblazers lead by 17. Here comes Magic Johnson. 10 points for him. Johnson right side. The bank shot, no good. And here they come. High post shot, and the shot is good. 6 points for him.
This team just looking to run at every opportunity.
Circles around them is what they're doing. I mean, pushing the tempo and really enjoying an advantage there.
Here is Porter from deep, and that one's good.
They just lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the three-point line and had plenty of room.
Looking to end the run, and it's Johnson again missing. Trailblazers leading by 22, and stolen by Worthy. Johnson right side. He passes to Drew. Back to Johnson. Takes it right up. Gets it to fall. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Lottie Divac checked in for Campbell, and it's Perkins in for James Worthy. Portland also making some changes. Buck Williams, he's checked in for Duckworth. Bryant comes in for Robinson. And Jerome Kersey subbed in for Petrovic. And here's Kersey. 7 points in the game. Porter with it. Now Green defending. Offensive rebound.
Ładnie.
The Lakers really having a tough go here. Johnson outside. And it's Johnson again missing. And here are the Trailblazers. Kersey kicks to Porter. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Lecimy.
Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Now the dish to Bryant. Kersey against Perkins. Pulls up. Kersey, good. Kersey's got 11.
Probably time to bring an extra defender, change up the defense a little bit.
Well, Steve, he's been so good. I think they got to take the ball out of his hands right now.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you see Magic out there. You have to ask, is he the best point guard ever? I mean, I can't think of anybody else I'd rather have on my team.
Steve, you brought up the question about Magic. I think maybe Oscar Robertson Clark is the only other guy you can compare him to, perhaps?
You know what? Just from a number standpoint is all. I think Magic really was unique, very unique in that he was a 6'9" point guard. He was not a 6'9" forward that became a point guard. He was not a 6'9" two guard that became a point guard. He was a point guard who grew to be 6'9". And that makes him unique in my mind. I think he was clearly the most unique point guard that we've ever seen. You can argue as to whether he was the best, but clearly he was the most unique.
Green dishes to Divac. They're moving the ball. Bunny shot, and the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's just been dominant, trying to dig his team out of the hole.
Pass to Kersey. Now Green defending. Kersey passes to Drexler. Drew gets the reach-in call. That is his first foul of the game.
Larry Drew. First personal foul, team's third.
Here's Williams. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's Kersey. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Picked up by Bryant. With the shot. No good. And the Blazers the other way.
A nice little rebounding advantage they're enjoying here.
Yeah, and that's the reason they've got this big lead. I mean, they're dominating the glass and really being tougher than their opponent.
He made sure to get a little extra hang time there. just to rub it in the defender's face a bit.
Look out below. I wasn't sure he was ever going to come down.
He just wanted to make sure he wasn't coming down on top of anybody.
The fadeaway gets the bucket. He has 7.
You know, really doing a good job of getting into the teeth of that defense here.
Yeah, they're having their way in the paint right now, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming inside the lane.
Drexler right side. No one near him. Gets it to go. Drexler's got 13 points.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
It's tipped.
Too many miscues, guys. Their lack of attention and focus has really held them back here.
Well, it's like the first rule of medicine, Steve. I bet you didn't know this. Do no harm. Well, their turnovers are making for a tough
trapi?
recovery.
Nie ma.
Porter, no luck.
Lecimy, kontratak.
Might end up being most famous for where he was drafted.
Ajajaj, wyszedł.
One spot after his Tar Heel teammate in the 1984 draft, Michael Jordan.
And you know what, guys? And right before Charles Barkley, not a bad set of players to be the bookends on when you're drafted. He could play, though, and where he was drafted says a lot about his college career.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Thompson comes in for Green, and it's Scott in for Drew. Then for the Trailblazers, Petrovic is checked in for Drexler, and Danny Ainge has subbed in for Terry Porter. 5 on the clock. Ainge converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Ainge has got his first points of the game. Here's Johnson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And as good as Magic Johnson was when he entered the league, he constantly worked to get better at every aspect. In fact, eventually became a 90% foul shooter.
We're talking about his free throw shooting. You can see a steady progression from Magic Johnson each year.
Yeah, he came into the league, guys, at just below 80%. And when he retired, he shot right around 90% and was one of the best foul shooters in the league. And I think that says a lot about who Magic Johnson is. I mean, the guy was terrific when he got into the league, but continued to get better. And that's a credit to his attitude and to his work ethic.
And the Lakers have possession. Launches a 3. Petrovic with the rebound. Portland in total control. Now here is Ainge. Rebound the Lakers. Perkins got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Takes it up. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
Oh, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Blazers on offense. And taken away by Johnson. All alone. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now that's just rubbing it in, fellas.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
$16 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, winding down. They're going to go for the last shot here of the quarter.
Yeah, I like the recognition there. They're going to play for the last shot, just as you said.
Out of
Yes,
bounds.
chodź.
They'll keep possession.
O nie, dla nich piłka
They're
jeszcze.
away from making that steal.
Steve, I like the instincts there. Terrific. To see the pass coming and knock it away, well done.
Up in time. He beats
No,
the
trafił.
buzzer with a
Ale
fantastic
rzut.
shot.
Major guts right there, fellas. I mean, that's what it takes.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Trailblazers out in front, delivering the blowout. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Here is Porter. Devon's out there with Perkins. Then it's Magic Johnson. And there's Byron Scott. And it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Worthy against Kersey. And Worthy picks him up defensively. 6 to shoot. Top of the key. Rebound the Lakers.
And Magic took home the MVP award 3 times as a player. First in 1987, and again back-to-back in 89 and 90.
And that one's good. Johnson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. Trailblazers leading by 23. And talking about Magic's MVPs, for all those he had to beat out Jordan for the award. I mean, they played at the same time and often had to.
Jedziesz, dawaj, Magic.
Bird as well. I mean, in that era, you had to be better than several top 15 players all the time to bring home the MVP trophy.
Here is Porter. And it's Johnson picking him up. And here's Drexler outside. They get it again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
And the official right on top of that one.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Steve. He didn't hesitate to make that call. And now he'll get his chance at the line.
And Kersey drops both of them. And here are the Lakers. Here's Johnson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Magic looking as fresh as clean sheets ever since the start of the third quarter.
Now Porter, 19 points in the game. Kicks it out to Drexler. The three. Drexler with another miss.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. Williams inside. Worthy defending. The three from Drexler. And that one's good. Drexler's got 16.
Well, it's really hard to defend when you're trying to recover from turning the ball over.
Yeah, that's because you can't get back in transition, and the offense can just come down and get an easy look on you.
Here is Porter. Tries to save it out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here is Porter. He's guarded by Johnson. Clyde Drexler on the wing, defended by Scott. 5 to shoot.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
The offensive rebound.
Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Johnson against Porter. From the line. And again, the Lakers no good.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Tipped away and stolen by Worthy. Here's Johnson.
Trailblazers foul call. Kevin Duckworth.
One thing about Magic Johnson, he was as clutch as they get. His 3 finals MVP trophies speak for themselves.
Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
The foul shot good by Magic. 85% from the line in his career.
Check out the game for Johnson. He has 29 points, and he's come away with a lot of steals in this one.
How about his instincts? I mean, his defensive awareness is just off the charts.
Drews checked in for the Lakers. And Johnson drops them both. Here is Porter, who's got 19. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Here is Duckworth. He's got 15. Outside Williams. It's Porter. Outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. You brought up those final MVPs. He was just something else in all those games. Did everything that was needed.
Yeah, sometimes he would just take over with his scoring. Sometimes it was his rebounding. And he'd always distribute the ball. He was such a great point guard. But really, the key guy with that Laker dynasty, Magic Johnson, made it all happen. Pretty fast there, right where he needed to put it.
Timeout called the Lakers.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Here's Johnson. He has 30. Guarded by Porter. And the shot is good from Johnson.
You gotta love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
Trailblazers leading by 23. Here is Porter. Drexler outside. And Divac pulls it down. Divac has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I look for them to look at other options on offense.
Here's Perkins. Jump shot knocked down by Sam Perkins.
Boy, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
That is a terrific play. You hear me? A terrific play. I call that a room service dime because all he had to do was catch and finish.
Here's Porter. He drains the quick shot. He's got 21.
Well, Magic Johnson, one of the great passers in league history. He finished his career averaging better than 11 per game.
This one for 3. And it's Divac missing. Now Williams. Here's Drexler. And the rebound goes to Divac. Divac has got his 5th rebound in this one. We were talking about Magic Johnson, Steve, and you brought up as his assists. Stockton is number 1, but mostly through his longevity.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, sometimes numbers are skewed a bit just because somebody plays a little longer. I tend to look at average per game or average per season. I think is a better way to measure players evenly and equally. Magic averaged more per contest. Number 1 overall, actually, in terms of his assists per game average. But I tell you what, I could have either one of those guys running my team. I wouldn't have one complaint with Stockton or Johnson.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kersey. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Kersey's got 4 this quarter. So it's the Lakers now. Drew passes to Johnson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
The 3 from Drexler. Rebound the Lakers. Divac has got 6 rebounds in the game.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
Here's Ainge. He has 5. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers go with it the other way. Passes it to Drew. Back to Johnson. Moving it around nicely. Here's Worthy. Again, Worthy missing. Trailblazers leading by 19. And here is Ainge. Here's Drexler. Portland again missing.
And you can sense the frustration coming from him right now. He just can't find his game.
Boy, he is missing a lot of chances, Steve. Too many.
That free throw good from Ainge.
That's amazing. They have yet to miss a free throw this half.
And as calm and collected as they look up there, I'm not sure they'll ever miss one the rest of the way.
Eldon Campbell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Scott comes in for Drew. Here's Johnson. He's got 34. Back to Worthy. Let's go. And it's Worthy again missing.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ainge has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Johnson.
Offensive foul. Danny Ainge. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him. And Both free throws good for Johnson.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Campbell inside. Dives for it. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Petrovic is checked in for the Trailblazers. Porter comes in for Clyde Drexler.
Terry Porter.
Here's Ainge. He's got 10. Campbell against Duckworth. 6 on the shot clock. Ainge defended by Scott. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Lakers ball.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Johnson kicks to Scott. Dishes to Perkins. It's stolen.
Boy, lost some concentration and he kicked it right out to the defender.
Petrovic. The Lakers with the rebound. Worthy's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Campbell. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, looking at Magic, what sticks out to me is that he was able to create so much for other people, but still shoot at a high percentage from the floor for himself. Really took good shots most of the time.
Porter, no luck. Lakers trail by 20. Goes up. That's good from Worthy on the assist by Scott. Scott's got 4 assists in the game. Well, Clark, here's what you're talking about. Magic shooting 52% for his career. Very high for a point guard.
Yeah, that's very high for anybody, really. But a big part of it was his ability to finish at the rim in transition. And he really improved that jump shot. More of a set shot, really, later on from the three-point line. But he worked at his game constantly as a player. That's one of the reasons he was so special.
Porter with it. He's got 21. Great look, but off the mark.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Pushing it up to stop the drought. Good on the shot. He's got 23.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Timeout called the Lakers. And some changes here for the Lakers. Adi Divac's checked in for Campbell. And it's Green in for Sam Perkins. Here's Johnson. He's got 36. Shot denied. Deflects the pass. The Lakers able to recover.
You know, when the pass is in the air,
Yes.
he gives the defender plenty of time to get to it.
Well, that's great. You take advantage of that turnover and convert at the other end.
Absolutely. I mean, points off turnovers this time generated off the steal. Looking at the numbers for James Worthy, he has 9 rebounds and also 3 nice steals. There's been no let-up from him defensively or offensively.
He's been focused and played with intensity the entire game at both ends.
Free throw drops for Worthy. Here is Porter. He's got 23. He's guarded by Johnson. Porter kicks to Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Buck Williams was on the downside of his career at this point, but he could still get it done out there. He's a very good player, an excellent defender, and outstanding rebounder.
Johnson can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 19. Here's Petrovic. 6 points for him. Shot left block. And the rebound goes to Divac. Divac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Buck Williams. When he was with the Nets, you could chalk him up for 18 points in 12 every game. He was originally drafted then by Nets coach Larry Brown.
And, you know, even though he didn't put up those big numbers in Portland, he was a huge part of why that team and that organization found so much success. Just a great rebounder and a defender, good teammate, and a lot of toughness.
Here's Johnson. He has 38 in the game. Guarded by Porter.
They've been very casual offensively, and I think it's really hurt them.
Yeah, it has hurt him, Steve, to the tune of 7 points yielded off turnovers in this quarter alone.
Lakers trail by 19. Worthy dishes to Johnson. Ainge covering.
Słowa.
18 feet away. Buries the jump shot. Scott's got 9 points.
Well, Magic adding another assist to his stat line.
Trailblazers leading by 17. Duckworth working against D-Box. Here's Petrovic moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Williams passes to Ainge. Back to Williams. Over Worthy. Fired short, but gets the blind roll and goes in. And the Lakers have possession. Backing him down is Johnson. Straight up. He connects. Johnson's got 40 points.
They can't do it all. I mean, he's scoring big numbers, but he's got to get some help from his teammates.
And here at the
No
end
mamy
of the third
czwartą kwartę zaczynamy.
ball game. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 17. Here's Johnson.
You know, with his skill set, knowledge of the game, enthusiasm for the game, size, Magic Johnson is probably the only player I think who could play anywhere on the floor and be ultra successful.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Robinson. Porter is out there with Drexler. And there's Bryant. And it's Kersey in at the 3 slot. Well, Clark, thinking about what you said about Magic, sometimes he was called on to step out of that point guard role to help the Lakers.
Well, you always have to think about that 1980 finals between the Lakers and Philadelphia. Kareem sprains his ankle. He doesn't play in Game 6. Magic actually steps in to the center jump to begin the game and basically played center and led the Lakers to a championship with a Game 6 victory with just an epic performance.
Rises up and throws it down.
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
Here is Porter. And it's Johnson picking him up. Knocked away. And taken away by Johnson. Goes up. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Magic Johnson, 5-time NBA champion, and he's just had success at every level of basketball. He's a winner.
The first one falls. Talking about Magic Johnson's titles, and he won a bunch. Won state in high school, cut the nets in college, and what, 5 NBA rings to boot? I mean, he is as decorated a player as this game has ever seen.
Yeah, and I'm going to add more decoration to that list. He won a gold medal with the Dream Team
yes,
in
yes.
92, Kevin and Steve. I mean, that's a small group that he belongs to that can measure up to that kind of resume. High school, college titles, NBA, and Olympic gold medal.
Here's Drexler. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Robinson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Trailblazers lead by 15. Johnson outside. Magic burrowing his way inside again.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
And no problem at the line here for the three-point play.
Well, you take a look at Magic Johnson's numbers through the years. I mean, I would have to say he reached his peak probably in the mid-'80s.
Now Porter. And it's Johnson picking him up. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good by Porter. 26 points for him. Thinking of Magic's peak, hard to pick a specific year because he was so dominant that whole stretch.
Well, if I was pressed, I would say maybe 1987 was his peak when the Lakers won it all. The Magic took the MVP, both of the regular season and the finals. I mean, that was an incredible year.
Lakers ball.
Lakers trail by 13. Now here's Divac, picked up by Bryant. Here's Johnson, again the Lakers.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
And here's Porter. Robinson backs down. Porter with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Clock at 6. Jumps up. Rebound the Lakers. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Perkins kicks to Green. From the baseline. Again, the Lakers.
Look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
Here is Porter on the pass to Kersey. Robinson backs down. From down low. Divac with the block. Lakers trail by 9. The feed now to Perkins. And it's rejected. Out of bounds.
Look.
And they'll keep possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Thompson comes in for Vlade Divac. And James Worthy is subbed in for Sam Perkins. And a switch here also for Portland. Ainge is checked in. Here's Johnson.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Trailblazers leading by 8. Now Ainge. Drexler outside. They need this. Thompson with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Johnson dishes to Worthy. Feeds it to Thompson. Some nice passing. Here's Johnson. And again, the Lakers no good. Here comes Danny Ainge. Now Green defending. Now here is Ainge. He feeds it to Drexler. Lots of room. A couple of bounces and it falls. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Both of these teams have really stepped it up offensively.
You know what, Steve? They haven't missed a chance, and I think both teams really know what's at stake on every possession here.
Here's Johnson. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. He dishes it to Worthy. And the rebound goes to Kersey. Kersey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Good luck. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Here's Johnson. He's 1 steal away from a double-double. Such a crazy feat.
Yes, phenomenal pickpocketing performance. I mean, this is impressive, Kevin.
Portland foul call. Cliff Robinson. The second person, 14. Shooting Los Angeles. Magic Johnson.
And that one falls for Johnson.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
And Johnson drops them both. Here's Ainge. Defended by Scott. Fires, high post. He squares up and sinks it. Here's Johnson. Johnson right side. Shoots over Ainge. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 54 points.
He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with his performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead. That's exactly the kind of gritty play that Ainge came to epitomize.
Lakers trail by 12. Ainge covering. Here's Green. No good. And the Blazers the other way. Ainge kicks to Bryant. Just his first attempt. Rebounded by the Lakers. Worthy's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's the block. Trailblazers leading by 12. And stolen by Worthy. Here's Johnson. And again, the Lakers no good. And Portland with the ball. Leading by 12. The shot's good from Ainge. Ainge has got 6 here in this quarter.
How about the hustle? He doesn't have a whole lot of speed, but boy, does he play hard.
Green inside. Robinson on him. Green, no luck. Now here's Bryant. Takes it up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Byron Scott picks one up.
Look at what Drexler has done so far. 18 points, and he's come away with a lot of steals in this one.
How about his instincts? I mean, his defensive awareness is just off the charts.
Some changes for the Lakers. Roddy Devot's checked in for Thompson. Perkins comes in for Green, and Drews subbed in for Magic Johnson. Kevin Duckworth is checked in for Portland. Porter comes in for Jerome Kersey. Drew passes to Devot's, and he lays it straight in. Here's Ainge. Porter against Scott. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 14. And there's Clyde Drexler on the assist by Ainge. Drexler's got 22 points. Timeout called the Lakers.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
And the Lakers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Then for the Trailblazers, Buck Williams, he's checked in for Robinson. And Jerome Kersey subbed in for Danny Ainge. Johnson against Porter. 3-pointer. Sam Perkins converts.
The Magic, of course, starting to approach double digits in assists.
He's 1 assist away from the double-double.
Yeah, we have seen some tremendous passing from him.
And it's Johnson picking him up. Worthy against Kersey. Releases from 15. Rebounded by the Lakers. Shoots from 12. Again, the Lakers.
Magic Johnson, 2 points.
Here's Drexler. And here's Porter. On the wing, Drexler, defended by Scott. Lets it go from deep. And Johnson with the rebound.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
From outside the arc. And Williams pulls it down. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Drexler that time in the assist by Kersey. Drexler's got 11 in the second half. Steps back and fires. And it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. There's Porter with the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Lakers trail by 13. Deflected. Goes right up. Worthy, no good.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
Johnson kicks to Perkins. The shot is off, and the Trailblazers going now the other way. Here's Drexler, goes straight up. It falls. Drexler's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, he's really got it going. He struggled early on, but he's feeling good right now.
Goes up on the high post. Trailblazers leading by 17. Everybody's running. Here's Porter. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. And he has 28 points for the game. Will it go? And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You look at how they've been scoring the basketball, and it's really fun to watch them because all the baskets are coming off assists.
Well, keep that in mind. I mean, they're a much more efficient team when they make that extra pass. When they get in trouble, it's when they're taking quick shots.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Jones. And stolen by Perkins. And they're running. Johnson kicks to Divac. And Jones pulls it down. And here we go. Gathers. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Take a look at the numbers for Danny Ainge. He's got 16 points and he's picked up a couple of steals. Nice defensive output.
Yeah, that's been a really strong part of his game tonight, Clark. Disrupting the offense and playing those passing lanes.
Lakers trail by 18.
And Divac just had a complete game as a center. He could shoot, pass, defend, rebound. Very solid player.
Divac. The second chance bucket is good. Divac has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he really used the height advantage there down on the block.
So it's Portland now. It's a 16-point game. And talking about Vlade Divac, he even knew when to exaggerate a charge. I think they call that, Clark, a flop.
Yeah, he was pretty good at that, but he was also a really skilled basketball player. I mean, people tend to forget that he was a solid defender. He averaged over 2 blocks a game in some seasons and was an excellent passer and an underrated scorer.
Here's Petrovic. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 16. Worthy, right up. And Jones pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 16. Ainge with the ball. Jones with it. Right side Robinson. And stolen by Worthy.
Well, it's too bad after such an...
And finished off by Worthy.
Yes, indeedy. Boy, I love that one. That's not just any plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
It's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is, and that will lift the whole team up.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
A bit of nervousness in these tightly contested games. I mean, he's been coughing it up a lot here.
Well, 3 turnovers is way too many, Clark, and mental mistakes can be so costly in this game.
Ainge with the ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Looks like it's over. Double-digit margin, clock running down. Just take care of the ball now.
Yep, it's a simple equation. This one's over. Use the clock and take care of the arm.
And the basket by Johnson.
Nice little run here, but it may be too little too late.
Yeah, I agree. Just not enough time, Steve. The clock is their enemy, not their friend.
Scott is tagged with the reach. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I like that foul. You don't want to give up an easy 2 in transition.
No, you don't want to give up a layup. Make him earn them from the stripe, and maybe you get a break and he makes only one of the free throws or misses them both.
The shot's good from Ainge.
And that ought to do it. That should seal the deal.
Yep, I agree. Closing it out with relish.
Here's Johnson, and again it's the Lakers.
They could have used this run a while ago. It may not make much difference now.
Yeah, they hit that snooze button a little too much because they showed up late to this game.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
And you knew this would be an exciting one when the matchups came out, and this did not disappoint.
These teams would battle each other a lot for top dog status in the West back in the early 90s. The Blazers got the better of the Lakers here.
Fun matchups, those Laker-Blazer games, and a fun look back in the time capsule. For Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
To był, kochani, Magic Johnson. U nich, zobaczcie, 5 zawodników miało 6. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, nie, 5. Cała piątka miała powyżej 20 punktów. On nie miał Magic Johnson, kochani, 60 punktów, 10 asyst, 10 przechwytów, 2 bloki, 8 zbiórek. Jakby jeszcze 2 zbiórki byśmy mieli. Po 4. statystykę. No dobra. Tak to wygląda. U mnie tylko jeden zawodnik miał 20 punktów, a reszta miała poniżej 20. U nich właśnie wyrównany. Strasznie. Ta drużyna dobrze grała. I dobrze też w obronie grali. Ciężko było się przebić tam przez tą obronę. Także to tyle. Trzymajcie się. Dzięki za oglądanie. Pozdrawiam.